and a Misfit Adventures one-shot for you this evening. And I think we got 3 Misfits, might be 4. I might be on for a surprise in a minute, but I hope you enjoy it. And thank you to everybody that's subscribing. And let's get on with it. So with 3 Misfits joining in this evening, I'm going to enjoy this because I haven't told them squat about tonight.
That's fun.
So with Barahams Brigade.
Oh, what? What? I'm so happy that I chose fighter again. Barahams Brigade. I'm confused.
With Barahams Brigade, slightly changed with a different look from the Glondamirs and Drakes of the world that we witnessed last time. Sitting down, enjoying their lunch after a good morning's workout. Figgy sits at the end of the table, chomping on some red meat off the bone while drinking ale. Titch enjoys a full keg of ale in the corner of the room, just quite happily tipping the keg up. As Barahams sips his red wine while eating grapes at the head of the table. And this is where you get the chance to introduce yourselves. So we'll go with Ray first.
Fair enough. So my guy is a Caucasian male human, and you see him in like black and purple night-like gear, and with just a giant spear on his side, probably munching on toast or whatever little there is.
Okay. Stefan?
I am Volcaria. I am a tiefling cleric. I have been known to be the healer amongst my people. You'll see I am wearing this rather dashing red and black piece. The amulet you see around my neck was given to me by my people when I was inducted into becoming a cleric. I am efficient in both spellcasting as well as close combat with my trusted mace. And I would be sitting around eating berries and bread and berries.
Berry sandwiches. I like it.
Berry sandwiches indeed, sir. And that is who I am.
Jack.
Greetings, my name is Megamix. I am a tiefling druid. Unlike my friends who are very seriously dressed in their attire, I'm dressed similar to Wallace in Wallace and Gromit. So
Yes.
I have my green sweatshirt, sleeveless sweatshirt, and my white shirt underneath, very formal pants and shoes. I've been friends with Velcaria for years as a fellow tiefling. He was in fact the best in tiefling school. He was top of the class in every subject, but I was second of everything. So while we're very similar in kind of pride and stature, he is in fact the superior. So I will yield to him in our following quest. And at the moment, I'm having Wensleydale on toast.
That is like one of the best intros I've ever heard, and I thank you, brother, for speaking so highly of me. But what he fails to mention was, in our class there was only 3 of us, and the third one was a mute. So,
So as you sit there enjoying your lunch, calmly, you know, getting over the thing, Barahams sort of stands up, raises his glass. I say, gentlemen, I've missed hearing his voice. Yes, so lovely to see you all. Now, let us raise a toast to Barahams Brigade.
Barahams Brigade.
Lovely.
You see Titch sort of in the corner, sort of picking up the whole keg, just goes back to tipping it. until our next fine adventure comes in, we will be just taking some time off, keeping it simple, enjoying and while he's doing all this talk with a loud knock on the door of the Barahams household. I think he sort of comes out and goes, "Don't worry, I'll go and get it. It's fine. I'm just doing this one too.
Yeah.
It's all right. I got it. It's not a problem." And as she sort of opens the door, "Hello, yeah, it's so nice to see you. What can I do for you?" As a man stands there with the dark rain sort of falling outside, hooded as he stands there and goes, "Oh, please, you must help me. You must help me. My village has been overrun by giants. My family has been taken. I'm so worried that they're going to get eaten. I was told that the Barahams Brigade, much better than the Darringtons Brigade, the Barahams Brigade would help me. That you must come to
Oh,
the
shoot. For fuck's sake.
love you, critical role. You must please come to my village and help. It's only a short journey. I can get us there without any problem at all. Please, would you help me?" As Figgy sort of stands out of the way as the man runs in. "Oh, yes, I'm sure we can be of some assistance to a poor man like you. We are a non-profit organization, as you know."
I do an insight check because I don't want to go get, fooled again like last time.
Sure.
If it's the same chap who's doing minor illusions.
Sure. Such a trusting man. It's all right, yeah. You can do insight.
Oh, you bastard.
I'm
2.
sure that's really bad.
Yes, I've got a 2.
I mean, everything he's saying, you think he's absolutely gospel.
Very paranoia.
But I'm sure that my new crew of the brigade will happily make our way to your village and save you from these giants. What do we say, chaps?
Cracking.
Cracking.
I believe that they're all raring to go. What say you, Titch? I'll be here in a minute. As he sort of tries to shake the last couple of drops. And as you
let's go over and do this.
As you sort of see, as he's shaking the keg, he sort of the head goes back, the keg hits the floor, smashes.
Typical Titch.
Oh. Well.
And no, it's fine. Quickly, we must move. We must move. The longer we take, the more my people suffer. I can make a teleportation circle if that would help speed things up. Perhaps 10 minutes or so, and I can have one ready.
Are you sure you're being completely honest with us about all this?
Well, we've had an insight check when we found out everything was the truth. Immediately he rolled 2.
Well, I'm sure my companions are pretty much almost ready to proceed, as am I. Are we all in agreement, gentlemen? Teleportation it is. 10 minutes?
Yeah, that's fine.
There we have it then. So 10 minutes approximately it is.
Cool. So as you all start to now gather your wares, whether it be spell books, weapons, armor, getting yourself all ready for the journey.
Do some warm-ups.
Titch still asleep in the corner. Figgy sort of loads herself up with weapons over here and weapons over there, big old backpack on, as any blacksmith would.
My dear, allow me to relieve you of some of that weight you are carrying. I may be of some assistance here.
Oh, don't you worry about me, Ducky. I'm all right. I've got all of this. You keep your skinny little arms to yourself. It's fine. I can manage all of this.
Well,
Did I wake up?
For the first time ever, Figgy is actually butcher than the guys that are with her. A lot butcher.
Wait, so our tieflings skinny?
Yes, tieflings are tall and slim.
Okay, that's fine.
Not always.
Yeah,
Depends on what class you pick.
Oh,
I'd rather chiseled.
Let's go with tiefling model, tall and slim.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That looks cool.
And it kind of looks like Loki there with the horns.
But it's the other tiefling model I've got, which is going to be Stefan. Again. Tall and
Okay.
But yes, yes, I will get to the teleportation circle straight away, my lords. And as he sort of starts grabbing, he starts drawing on the floor all these different runes and symbols as he starts to sort of map this out. And
I'll try and wake up Titch if he's.
try and wake him up. It's fine.
Yeah, try and wake him up.
Well, then try and wake him up. Are you going to wake
What do you want me to go roll?
Yeah, go on. How are you going to wake up Titch?
Well, first, try and nudge him. If that don't work,
He doesn't. A nudge will not wake him up.
yeah, I guess that. But I'll go nice and soft first, then go slightly harder every single per time.
Well, like poke, 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 poke.
Well, I'm going to. No, I'll wake him up. I'll wake him up. I'm going to use my thaumaturgy to boom my voice.
I forgot about tieflings having that.
Oh yeah, so it's a cantrip. So I'm going to use that because it's a range of up to 30 feet anyway.
Cool.
So, wake up, you silly fool! Come on. Very good.
Roll me your performance check.
Okay, performance check.
I'm blowing out my ears because my ears are ringing.
I've never done a performance check before. Is that the D20 still okay?
Yeah, D20.
Yeah, still a D20. Everything's a D20.
Okay. Are there any modifiers for it?
Well, there is a modifier for performance.
Performance, I was a +1, so in total was 16.
Okay.
Got 15.
Nice.
As you sort of scream at him, he's sort of, hey, is it dinner?
Good morning. And as you can tell by my choice of words, morning, it is far from dinner time.
Oh, it's all right. I'm okay.
Up you get, fellow. We have work to do here.
All right. And as he sort of gets up, it was a stagger forward and a stagger backwards and a stagger sideways and a stagger the other way. Now just sort of leaning on the wall, taking deep breaths. Like that. Letting it all out. I'll be all right. I'll be all right. Don't shout at me, though.
Perhaps some golden will wake you up.
But as he so Titch now leaning against the wall, just taking very deep breaths. As the other gentleman now finishes his teleportation, says, please, Lord, my lords, please enter the teleportation circles, and I will start the magic to get you there. Quick, we must make haste.
Oh.
Giving it all that with his hands, starting to illuminate all the runes that are on the floor.
So with my spear on my shoulder, just walk into the teleportation circle.
Barahams, Figgy, Titch, and all three of you are now in the circle.
Supposedly.
Yeah,
In the words In the words of San Holo from War of Stars, I have a bad feeling about this.
And so you should.
Knew it.
Yet you still didn't figure it out. Like, still didn't.
I did know, but I rolled shit. There's a difference.
I had a feeling. I said, I'm still not convinced. I said.
As you all step into the teleportation, it's almost like predictable. As you all step into the teleportation circle, the runes on the floor now glow a vibrant green. As the a shielding sort of raises up around you, as you now find yourself engulfed in a 15-foot diameter magical shield. As the hands continue to be waved, as
I'm gonna go try hit it. Well, I know it might be pointless, but just for.
I mean, you can certainly try and hit it if you want to. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
If
try.
rebounds with force and you hit me, just let you know there'll be help to pay.
What are you
Is
doing?
that a pun?
Stabbing it with a spear.
Yeah. Can I go try? Yeah. Do you want me to roll or?
Yeah. Might as well. That's what D&D is all about, rolling dice.
Okay, that's a 19 to hit.
Ooh. So as you jab it with your spear with a the green light sort of flashes, sparks emanate from the blade. You don't know whether anything actually happened, but you made it go.
Yeah, I go continue, and because I'm thinking, I don't know if it's doing something or nothing.
That's fine.
Can continue until it somewhat breaks.
So like the raptors with the cage, you keep testing the same spot.
Yeah. Try to see if there's a breaking point.
I was just gonna say, it's where Jack with that bit of light shining off his face, the way he's sort of situated there looking. Reminds me of in Nightmare when they used to get Lord Fear. Oh, he looks like quite an imposing look on his face, like that. Or he's Jonathan Frakes doing that. Was it Beyond Belief or whatever is it? So,
as the circle illuminates, and you now find yourself trapped inside this green shielding, the face and demeanor of the man starts to change. As he starts to stand and look at you, his face now goes golden, gaunt and shrill. The dark black cloak surrounds his body, smoke emanating from his from his sleeves and from the bottom of his robe. As he stands there, and if I can't defeat you, then I'll just get rid of you.
I'm still going to continue slashing at this
Of course.
bloody magical shield. So I don't know shit. I'm not magical.
With Barahams Darrington, as he is, but you're my brother. Why are you doing such things? You must not. If you'd have just talked to me, I wouldn't have. Will you shut up? Father always liked you best, and now it's time for you to die. Farewell to the ends of the earth. Whoopee!
there's one thing I hate, it's bloody sibling rivalries.
So long. And it's like, as far as I want to go with ex-Prince Ali, I won't. Ex-Prince Ali.
Typical, you love Jafar, don't you?
His obsession with Aladdin's going to a whole new level.
Yeah, it is.
Like, with a wave of his hand, you now start to see this surrounding great hall of Barahams' house start to fade and disappear, and almost like the Bifrost rainbow lights, this green light now shines through, creating a tunnel shooting you off at 100 miles an hour, flying. You have no idea where your destination is. As you continue to push and fly and move, a Titch in his drunken state sort of, where are we going? Slowly starting to reach up.
We don't know.
Slowly starting to reach up, grabbing the heels of Barahams and Figgy. As he goes, I don't like this ride, I'm going to throw up.
Don't throw up on me.
And as he sort of with a, he grabs hold of Figgy's foot. As he grabs hold of Figgy's foot, the direction of their propulsion changes. And as they spin out of control, crashing through the side of the light, as they disappear from sight, Barahams and you three are the only ones still left in the in this light, heading to your one destination.
Bloody hell. I just realised if I
just
had told the truth before we went into the portal and that, and he had told the truth and we would have known, it would have been like those memes, video memes you see on it where something ends quickly, goes yeah. So I should have just used own the truth. That might have worked.
Oh damn!
In answering the question, yes, Sooner Truth would have worked, but as a DM, you have contingency plans.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
he passed his saving throw. Let's continue with the story.
there are two tabletops. There are two tabletops ready for tonight. One for one way, one for the other. Easy peasy. But as you continue to fly, now the G-force is really starting to set in. You can still hear Titch, although you can't see him. You can still hear Titch, and it's like, "Oh, Titch, no, don't do it, don't! Oh, Titch, it's all over my shoes."
At least I'm not there to see it. That's the main thing.
As they're still out of sight, and slowly but surely, the green light starts to dim. Your speed starts to slow as the four of you go.
Brace for impact.
That's 5. Just 4. As you land in a pile of white, fresh, virgin snow.
Oh. It's cold. It's been some time since I've seen a fresh air of beautiful snow. Now, where did them two bloody well go to?
And as you look around, Figgy and Titch are nowhere to be seen. You look left, you see white tundra. You look right, you see white tundra. You look forward, white tundra. And you look backwards. Guess what?
White tundra.
White tundra. But far, far in the distance, almost as far as the eye can see. Roll me a perception check.
Oh joy. I don't see shit. Got 4.
Well, I've rolled a 17 and I've got a +3 perception. So, funny.
And Wallace, Megaminx has rolled 14.
So, it's pretty good, apart from the 4. You're so
got snow on my face.
It's covered in snow. But yes, far, almost as far as the eye can see through this dark, sort of dark cloud-covered tundra of an area, you can see very dim lighting coming from what looks like a small village.
I take it it's dark where we are.
It's not dark. It's dim. So If it's
can see.
overcast sky, yeah, overcast sky. It's just dark clouds.
Right. Okay.
Do we see where Baraham is? Is he standing still or is he covered in snow? Right.
Baraham's currently just standing. I say, chaps, it's a bloody cold, isn't it?
It is very cold.
Poxy family, if I'd have known my brother was going to take such a hate to me, I would have just let him have the damn castle and be done with it. All he's after is father's money. That's all it is. I chose to use daddy's money to make the brigade, to try and make other people's lives better. But my brother's just a greedy little shit, isn't he?
No comment.
It's all right. We're all friends here. It's okay. Not a problem. I must say, Daddy and Mummy must be worried sick about me. Or maybe if they pop over for Sunday lunch and they see that I'm not there and they get to meet Archibald instead, which was his name, by the way.
Mm-hmm. I remember it was Archibald.
And what day is it today?
It's Saturday. See, so Sunday lunch tomorrow. We're not back.
That is potentially problematic.
I could really do with a trip back, though. Do you have any idea where we are?
Well, look around, man. Snow tundra.
Well, I can see that there's snow.
Well, I still don't know where there's a bloody town. Cause
Well, one of the other two would have told you by now.
Shall we go to that town? We then know where we are.
Well, I would say that's probably the smartest idea, considering everywhere we look that isn't in that direction is just white.
I could definitely do with heading to the town, because if I try and pee now, it may come out as ice cubes. Have you ever seen an Eskimo pee?
Really? You had to go use Stefan's joke.
Hey, I'm honoured, because you know.
I can feel my urine freezing in my bladder right now.
Well, speaking of which, I need to pee.
Maybe later. Maybe later.
I can't hold it.
Let his camera off.
Oh,
Oh, terrible.
oh, oh.
No highlight.
The worst part is everything's keyed out on the green screen apart from your hands in that general area. So that's
Yeah,
really
exactly. That's the scary thing about
I
it.
do one while I'm sitting there. Oh. It's because the camera won't
we just see the hand motion. That's all we see.
pick up what was going up there, so it looks just a little wrong. So I apologise.
I say, Val, that's something that we shouldn't really be doing, should it? Let's be honest. No,
Well,
Shouldn't be peeing. I think that's natural.
when you've got to go, you've got to go.
well, I've got to go. But I'm not doing it out here. I'd be worried about getting frostbite on bits that I'm very attached to.
Well, I mean, I could always, I could always cast one of my few fire to keep you warm.
So as you're sort of looking over at this town, you can see that the town is it's a good 2, maybe 3 hours walk from where you are.
Well, better make a start. We're going to catch frostbite anyway if we stand still.
Well, this is it. I mean, you think Baraham wearing nothing but full plate armor, just sort of trying to.
I think I'm just feeling I'm very full plate armor as well.
He's sort of doing the.
Am I?
Sort of this. He's like that, trying to get through all the stone as he's sort of high kneeing it.
I'm just thinking if I couldn't cast.
Oh no, I'm wearing level armor.
Something. Well, I mean, I can use resistance on Baraham and help keep the cold effects down to a minimum for
Oh,
him.
that's all right. I mean, we'll keep going. It's fine.
Okay.
It's not. It's no biggie. So I mean, it's up to you, but it's no biggie.
Don't mind.
I think we should just soldier on, eh, lads?
Let's go.
Perfect. Are we still in possession of all of our previous items?
Yes, you are.
Ah, good. So the void hasn't taken everything. That's good. All right.
No, it just teleported us to this snowy hell.
Okay, cool. Hasn't conveniently taken everything useful.
Yeah, I quite like the snow. Build a snowman if we had time, but let's get back before Mummy and Daddy reach home for that Sunday lunch. I'm not sure they'd appreciate seeing Archibald.
I will
Guys,
now.
we should get moving. Yes, I agree. You agree? I agree. As he just talking to himself.
Completely dismissed the question of why do they hate Archibald? Completely dismissed it.
Well, you've met him. Well, effectively, you've met him twice. And you've met him now. What do you think of him?
He just hates you and the family.
That's a good reason not to like him, then. I can't imagine him being too friendly when Mummy and Daddy turn up tomorrow.
True. So, in hindsight, you had to go save your mum and dad as well.
So as you, so you now start heading off in the direction of said village.
Insert name here.
Well, you haven't got there yet. Until you get there, you're not going to find out what the name is.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
Excuse me. As you start making your way through this tundrad hell, as you put it earlier,
Yes,
the snow in places coming up to your kneecaps, and then every so often treading a little bit and sinking a bit deeper. Baraham, covered in all this heavy armor, carrying this huge great sword on his back, just weighing him down almost to his waist as walking through this fresh virgin snow. As a few flakes start to drift down, would you all roll me a survival check, please?
This is where I'm going to get a first point.
Considering Baraham's freezing his nuts off, he's doing all right.
Oh, fuck's sake. 6. I'm freezing my tits off.
I got a 16 with my modifier.
11, please.
11. So those who rolled under 15.
What did you get, Ray?
I got a 6 because I'm not wise.
Those who rolled under a 15, would you please take 4 points of cold damage?
I think I can only cast it on one person.
And save it for later.
It's a cantrip, so it's not a problem. It's 4. Yeah, I'll say it was only 4 points of damage. It's not. I think. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I'm used to hit points of like 20, so I'm okay for the time being.
Yeah.
So you just taking 4 points of damage, so down to 47. Yeah, that's it.
My math is correct. That's good.
I'd be surprised if it wasn't.
And was a mathematical genius. Can't do maths. Wow.
Like Dow Jones not being rich.
What? He's not rich?
Could you imagine if Dow played Dungeons and Dragons? Think about how much cool stuff he'd have. Anyway, as the as you continue to make your way through this tundra, the cold really started to attack your nether regions as you're starting to make your way through. Slowly, more flakes of snow start to drop from the sky. It's not thick; it's just gently dropping down at the moment. But as you continue heading in a straight line, you notice the village now starting to get a bit closer. The lights starting to get a bit brighter. But the ground is starting to get a bit steeper. So as you've been walking along quite steadily, all of a sudden you started to go down.
And does the snow level with the steepness, or does it maintain the whole surface?
It maintains the surface, so think of it as like an edge of a hill.
So we're going down.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go try and not ski down, but slide down. Because I know I'm gonna fail traction and I'm gonna go slip on my ass. So I'm gonna go try and beat you to it.
I've never heard the expression in D&D, take 10 points of booty damage.
So,
Take 10 damage or carpet burn.
I mean, as you've now been walking for like an hour and a half, heading on to a couple of hours. I wasn't gonna ask you to roll anything for this, but if you want to,
I'm gonna go choose a slide down.
Okay.
Just kills the time.
If that's what you want, I mean, there are 4 of you.
Well, I have a shield, so I'll slide on that.
I like the idea of that. Yeah.
I think I do as well, actually. Yeah, I've got 2 shields. I've got 2 shields, so yeah, I'll slide there. You need one, Jace? You need a shield? Do you want to slide on that? Might protect your bottom. Would you like to borrow it?
Nah, give that to Barahams.
Okay. So Barahams has a shield.
Jace, you can share my shield if you'd like.
Nah, don't worry, I'll go brave it.
Well, can we manage to? I mean, look, we're quite light and small, and can't we have 2 people sitting on the shield?
The shields aren't massive. I mean, if you look up at that shield that's up there, right? Would you get 2 bums on that sliding down a hill? I don't think.
How small and frail
kids.
is Barahams? Because he could probably just sit on my lap.
Well, it's not so much the size of Barahams; he's just a human. But it's the fact that he's
a big old boy.
Plate armor and weighs like 300 pounds. He is heavily armored up. If I just go like this, see that Barahams is heavily armored. Just very expensive armor.
What metal armor? Because you can use him as a sliding shield. You can use him as a toboggan.
I mean, you haven't tried to look. I mean, all you've done so far is you use your shield, which is a great idea, but you haven't tried looking around or anything yet, you know.
Nope, too late.
Shield. I need the shields.
Maybe we'll look around on the way down, but that's too late.
Okay, well, I mean, so how many shields have we got then? We've got 3 shields.
3 shields, and I'm gonna go try and just ring it.
Okay, fine. So I don't even know what to roll.
Next save.
Well, I suppose it'll be. What would it be? I mean, dexterity to steer it, acrobatics to get it moving. Acrobatics. It's acrobatics. We're gonna go with acrobatics.
Well, for me, go.
Well, for all of you, So as you
should I go do
hold on.
disadvantage?
You've got disadvantage.
Should I use disadvantage because I'm not having a shield?
Oh, that's right. We'll get there in a minute.
So
We'll get there in a minute.
I'm sorry.
Let the DM make up his mind what he's doing first.
I'm sorry.
As the three members that are on their shield sort of sit on it, cross-legged, holding on to each side, Barahams going to be brave and go first. Actually, not ridiculous. So Barahams like, tally ho! And as he starts to slowly slide and gain some momentum, we'll get Mega Minx to roll next.
Alrighty.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics, you say?
Yeah, we'll go acrobatics just because I can.
Alrighty, let me do that. Let me quickly change my background as well to reflect what we're doing. Cool. Acrobatics is a 19.
Very nice. So Barahams started off quite slowly. You got instantly gone. Just the pace started to pick up quite quickly with you. You know, there's no face on the shield. It's a smooth front bowed shield as you sit on there and you start heading down. Vel, then, if you're going to roll your acrobatics to follow him, or you're just going to walk down.
Okay, 15. I've got a 16, but -1 on acrobatics.
Fine. So same as Barahams, you start off quite slowly with it, trying to give it some shift to get some movement going.
Come on, man! I do it more style than that.
No, you don't. Moving, so you start slowly. Jace, which is the one I've really been looking forward to.
Yes.
You're in leather armor.
Yes, I'm in leather.
You're literally just going to sit down and try and slide down as if you're to slide.
I just saw I got 2 hand axes, so I might use them as skates.
Okay. What? Right. All right. Okay. So you're going to try and fashion some skis out of your axes.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. No, that's cool.
I got 50 feet of rope and 2 hand axes.
You can chop your rope up. That's fine, and wrap them around your feet. Cool. So you're going to tie that. So roll me dexterity on making your skis.
Just flat out dex.
Flat out dex check. Yeah, just a dex skill check.
Oh, 17.
Pretty good. Yeah, these skills, you're wearing them. The skis are pretty good. They're solid. They're on your feet. That feels all right. Now roll your acrobatics, and I won't do the disadvantage because the skis are pretty good.
Thank you. Ooh. Oh, that's not bad. That's an 18. Thank you.
So
acrobatics.
Straight away. As he goes, you sort of pull your feet out from the stove, and with a little jump and a scoop, and you're away, and your knees are bent, and you're down. What's your weapon? A spear?
Yeah.
So you're sort of using the spear to sort of steer yourself.
Can do.
Yeah, cool.
Just for shits and giggles.
Yeah, you're sort of holding the spear out in the middle, and you're using it to balance a little bit, and occasionally putting it down in the snow to help you steer. And as now, all of you now picking up pace, probably moving at a good 25 mile an hour currently. Going on this sort of this angle that you're heading down on. And with a little bit, Barahams completely lost. Oh, he was the lowest roll out of all of you. He's completely lost now. He's just sort of spinning around going, "Way!" As he just, I rolled a 9. So he's just sitting down, he's spinning, he sort of turns his face and you goes, "Oh shit!" I just can't keep facing, sort of leans one way, gets a big snow hit him in the face, over lunch, just went, while heading down there. Would all the rest of you roll me dexterity saving throws, please?
Saving this time. Cool. Okay. 15.
12.
Well,
A 15 and 2 12s, was that?
mhm.
Tieflings.
So you're just about to see me change now. So as you saw Baraham go over this small bump, I sort of land, and you hear a clunk as the shield lands on something hard. The one who the 15, which is what I set the DC at. You saw him land. You heard the clunk, and as you were sort of approaching, you managed to put your spear into the floor and push up a little bit and give yourself a little jump as you skipped over the protruding rock that was sticking out.
Some airtime.
That was sticking out from underneath the stone. As the other two, you didn't quite spot it. You're not quite quick enough. So the same as Baraham, as you guys go over it on the shield with a as you sort of just feel your nuts go down and as they clang on the shield. Baraham took 4 points, but I'll roll both of you separately. 3 for you, Jack. 3 for Stefan.
Let me just get the calculator out again.
I'm not even going to bother changing it because I'm just going to heal us a minute when we get there.
As you now start to feel the angle start to tip a little bit more. All roll me a survival check first.
Uh-oh,
I'm going to pass resistance on myself.
Better than last time. 11.
16, Peter.
I've got a net 20 on that one.
And what is resistance?
Resistance is touch one willing creature once before the spell ends. The target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to one saving throw of its choice. It can roll the die before or after making the saving throw. The spell then ends.
Okay. So you cast resistance on yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. But then rolled a net 20.
Yeah, I rolled a net 20, but well.
Always be safe.
Yeah.
So what?
I would have used it on. I would have used on Jack, but I can't touch him.
Well, you didn't ask whether you could have. You don't know.
Well, I'm assuming I can't because we're going at speeds and
you are. Yeah, you are now. So as the so what did I got? I've got an 11, a 20, and a what was yours, Jack?
16.
16.
So yeah, I mean you're still doing all right. He's as Jace is going down there, he sort of hits another big dune of tundra as it all flies up and just hits him in the face. You're going to take a really cold 2 points of bludgeoning damage from this big ball of snow that smacked you in the face. And as you're now cascading down, really picking up speed, really picking up speed, starting to really fly now. The village getting closer and closer and closer.
Huh.
You have now picked up so much speed.
You can't stop.
Stopping isn't really going to be an option. But as you start approaching the edge of town, you now start to see that there is a crevice.
Oh, shit.
Which I just want to say, before you guys decided to sled, was going to be there regardless.
Understandable.
But you're now sledding down. You have now picked up so much speed on this angle that you are now sliding down. You can see this crevice in front of you. So the only your options are try and bail or try and jump.
I'm gonna try and jump.
It's about 20 feet.
And
With the
how-
momentum,
Sorry, carry on, Jace.
this is what I'm thinking.
The momentum you have picked up coming down this hill now. I mean, I had 25 miles an hour. If I was to say that you're now doing 50 miles an hour,
Cool.
the G-force is hitting your face with some of this. Your eyelids have like frozen open. It's the wind chill factor is that much as you're now firing down this hillside.
Right, question for the DM.
Go on.
Could I cast Beacon of Hope? Because it says it's got a range area of 30 feet.
Mhm.
It says this spell bestows hope and vitality. Choose any number of creatures within range. For the duration, each target has an advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws and regains the maximum number of hit points possible from any healing.
I won't gain anything from that because I'm not haven't asked you to make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm just trying to think of something that if we're going to hit that, some form of protection to at least like lessen the
You know the best. You know the best one you've got for doing this.
what?
Bless.
Yeah. I suppose do that.
Bless has got a 30-foot range, if I remember correctly, and you're all within 30 feet of each other because you've all been just sliding down the side of this hill.
Right. Okay. I'll
But Baraham is not having a good time at all.
Yeah. Gathered.
He is now backwards, looking at you, square in the eyes, just kind of going.
Okay. I'll cast Bless, and hopefully everyone's within 30 feet area of each other,
Okay.
or of me.
So yes, everybody's within 30 feet of you.
Okay. I'll cast Bless.
So you've all got blessed now, which means that you've got a D4 that you can add on to any D20 roll.
Oh,
Oh, sweet.
Okay.
Unless he wants to cast bless at level 2, which means if I remember correctly, the dice rolls go up. It's been a
When
long
you cast
time.
a spell using a spell slot of second level or higher, you can target one additional creature
Okay.
each slot above first.
All right, ignore me then. So no, you still got your D4. So carry on. It's still a D4. That's fine. Cool.
Okay.
So, Baraham, so you're all choosing the jump then, yeah?
I'm choosing the jump.
Numerical question for you. Is there kind of a lip and like a sloped angle prior to the crevice?
Yes. So like with any crevice, the tundra was built up on the edge before it goes up.
And approximately what degree?
Oh, mate, you wouldn't be able to tell.
Is it steep or is it very shallow?
I'm pretty certain he would.
Not if everything is white. It'd be very
I've got a feeling Jack's a master at the game Worms because of the trajectory of the when firing weapons and stuff.
It is quite shallow. So if I was to sort of, there's flat, it's sort of like that.
Yeah, you just see me as I'm sliding down, get out my compass and protractor.
I mean, if you want to roll me a perception, then,
Ooh,
and if you roll a really high perception, I'll tell you what degree the. Bearing in mind, you are traveling at 50 miles an hour on a shield. Very difficult.
I'm ice skating. I'm loving it.
Play with your abacus now.
ooh, I do have a 19.
Wow, I'll give you that. That's cool. Yeah, about 20 degrees.
Not an hour.
Doing his best.
Wow.
20 degrees.
Will D&D? Does D&D make mathematical sense?
Hey, well, you guys can stall the dungeon master while I do some calculations. Then we won't have to jump at all.
Baraham's jumping, so
I'm jumping.
at 50 miles an hour backwards. And oh Jesus Christ! Yeah, cool, right. I'm not going to tell you what Baraham rolled. I'm just going to do it. So as Baraham hits this small ramp on the edge of the crevasse, you see a big plume of white dust sort of go up in the air. As he doesn't go up it, he goes through it, and just ends up going flat. And he sort of as he just go.
Oh, sugar.
So he just.
So that's one of our employers gone.
All you sort of see is Baraham's head sort of go, as he disappears into the white.
I'm just thinking that crevice and everything going down there actually might not necessarily be a bad thing because we don't know what's down there.
Well, it's a crevice 20 foot wide, and you're currently traveling at 50 miles an hour. The guy that was only 10 foot in front of you has just gone down it. Who's going over it next? What order did I do them? I did. Baraham went first.
I was last.
You were
Megaminx, and then it was.
He's got a roll. What are we doing, Jack? You were next.
Just a second. It's annoying because the calculator I have with me is a very basic one, so it doesn't have sine and cosine functions. So I'm approximating. 17.
Oh, Megaminx is having a little midlife crisis. Am I allowed to go ahead?
What's my approximate mass?
I don't know. If you're an average size, say 6 foot, and you're going to weigh. What are you wearing armor wise? Just leather.
Yeah, leather armor.
Okay, so leather is about 17 pound according to the game. So add that to an average. So you're approximately 200 pound in weight. Say you're 180 pounds, 6 foot tall, plus 20 pound of armor and equipment.
180 pounds. How many kilograms is that? It's about 180 pounds. You know, I reckon we can make it without jumping. If it's 20 feet crevice. So I'm going to jump for extra safety. Yep.
Well, I mean, all I'm getting you to do when you get there is I'm getting you to roll an acrobatic. So,
Acrobatic,
if you roll a really shite roll on the dice, it don't matter squatting, you're going to fall in anyway.
16?
Yeah, that's fine. It's very good. That's good, yeah. So, other than Baraham, who rolled a 4.
Oh no!
So, which is why Barrett.
Is he still alive? Was he now?
You'll find out in a minute. So, yeah, Megaminx sort of comes down. He manages to find a little bit that's a bit harder as he takes off the edge of the dust. A small little pff, as he sort of takes off, now flying through the air. The shield that he's on, again, it's the rounded one. It sort of glides his way across and just clattering into the other side with a.
Well, I got 19, so.
You rolled a 19.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Go.
I can't see. Fuck all.
Oh shit!
There we go.
So
Yeah.
So the same as Megaminx. You sort of hit a little plume of white explodes as you hit the edge, and you take off and sort of fly on the other side with a as you land on the other side. Now continuing to head down the hill that exists. Well then, Jace.
Yeah. Okay, that's 12 plus 3. That is 15.
Cool. Yeah. Successful.
Thank God for bless.
You dig your spear into the floor and sort of use it to pole vault yourself over.
When I do that, can I look down to see where Barahams? Do I see him?
Perception with disadvantage -10. Now go on. Perception with disadvantage.
That's fine.
For all of us.
No, just Jace.
Four.
You see nothing.
Okay.
You sort of look down there, and all you manage to see is this big pile of white stone. But as you make it over to the other side, landing, big of snow, now heading down to the village, still picking up speed, flying down the side of this hill as the village approaches, now about 100 meters away.
I'm gonna go try and slow down, or try find like a big pile of snow to like break a fall kind of thing, like a crash mat kind of thing.
Okay.
That's what Jace would try and do.
Fine.
Find a big pile of snow.
So to find your big pile of snow, you would need to roll me an intelligence check to make sure that the pile is suitable to landing.
Cool. 15.
You've chosen your pile of snow to land in. How are the rest of you going to stop?
What are the options?
You come up with one.
Use your imagination.
This is D&D. Mix
I
it up.
understand.
Make shit up.
I mean, one guy's choosing a big pile of snow to land in. You could literally, if you fancy it, put your hands out and try and grab the floor, stop it.
Oh no.
It's, you know, this is where your imagination knows no bounds. Remember when I said that there's no stupid answer, or there's no wrong answers, but there's stupid answers.
Could I fire? I'm just thinking what might be something worth doing.
While he's thinking, what about you, Jack? What's your idea for stopping?
I'm checking my backpack because I think I have like a soft cushion or a bed in there.
A bed. Oh, what a bedroll!
Yeah, it's a bedroll.
It's like a
that's it.
sleeping bag.
Just huck that and try and land on that.
Love it. Love it.
Oh, okay.
What are you drinking?
What? Blood orange vodka.
Fair enough.
Oh, Rose on the res. Lovely. Well, I'm thinking about this thaumaturgy again, because it gives me the opportunity to cause harmless tremors in the ground for a minute. And I'm thinking if a tremor in the ground might shake some of that snow off, or at least if it's covering anything in particular, it might expose it. Or I can create an instantaneous sound that originates from a point of your choice within range, such as a rumble of thunder.
Like throwing your voice.
Yeah, I'm just thinking something to shift some of this snow, because I'm having a look. Because I was thinking about using Sacred Flame, but you have to pick a target, like an actual creature. So that's not going to work because the snow's not a creature.
Well, I mean, you can anything you can think outside the box.
Because I was thinking about firing some fire like in the path that I'm going there in, to obviously, because that's going to melt the snow, just to see if, because if I'm going to hit that, that's going to slow me down to start off with anyway. because I'm not on the snow.
So
Yeah, I'll do that then. If I'm allowed to do that, if the DM says I can do that.
your target is the snow. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll do that then. I'll cast Sacred Flame on the path in front of me.
Yeah, all I want is a damage roll on what you do to the snow, because obviously it's flame.
Okay, damage roll.
Just so you know, Sacred Flame isn't fire, it's radiant damage, but it's fine.
Okay.
It's holy fire.
Yeah, I'll let you off for this. Just because.
Oh, okay.
We'll do it in the order you guys have said you're going to do it. So, you've chosen your big part. You've chosen your big pile of snow to land in.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 15.
Cool. The intelligence was good, and the saving throw was good. So as you sort of get to this big pile of snow with a, like in a cartoon, you've just barreled into it, and all you can see is you just kind of as you sort of fire yourself 3-4 feet into this big dune of snow, just seeing the outline of your body. Megaminx, you wanted to do it with your bedroll.
Right. No, I just
Love it. Love
question,
it.
actually. Earlier you mentioned that I can morph into different animals. Is that correct?
Yes, I did.
How long does that last for, and can it be used in any situation?
Oh my god.
Is it exclusively once and never again?
Okay. I mean, you can use it. You can use that twice before you need a long rest.
Mm-hmm.
I think it lasts for like an hour.
Ooh.
If
Either an hour long or until you lose your health.
because you've got it's called wild shape.
Wild shape.
Yeah. So wild shape. You can starting at second level. You can use your action to magically assume the shape of a beast you have seen before. You can use this feature twice. You regain expended short and long rest. You can transform into the beast shape shown on the beast shapes table. Yeah, it lasts until you can transform into any beast that has a challenge rating of 1/4 or lower that doesn't have flying or swimming speed. So
Or swimming speed.
wolf, crocodile, giant eagles, etc. At second level. Well, we were at 8th level. So yeah, you can turn into everything up to a challenge 1. So you can pretty much turn into any creature, barring dragons and things.
Okay, so I was going to quickly turn into like a snow owl so that I can fly off the momentum and just soar upwards as opposed to landing on the floor.
Yeah, I mean, if that's what you want, I mean, you effectively turn into it until you choose not to be it anymore, until your hit points have been reduced. Of the hit points of the animal have been reduced to 0.
I'd like to be an owl for a bit. I'll use the owl method.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so as you're firing into the town, you sort of you will yourself to become an owl, and as your form sort of suddenly changes, you pop into this owl. You open your wings, catch yourself like as a parachute, holding yourself back. The shield that you were on still carries on traveling, and sort of hits this little dune and goes ding, crashes into the side of one of the buildings.
Cool.
Like when Captain America throws his mighty shield and it sort of goes ding.
Battle damage.
Sticks into the side. So you are now an owl. And I don't have an owl model, but you are now an owl.
Alrighty, I'll probably change back in a minute, but thank you.
So Stefan,
Yes,
are you still going with the Sacred Flame?
I am.
Cool. What did you roll for damage?
I haven't yet. It's 2d8, so I'm just about to do it. The first one is an 8.
Okay, just roll them. So
And 6.
Okay, so as you're coming careering down, you sort of fire your hand out in front of you. This line of sacred flame sort of in the road in front of you.
Fuck's sake, I know. I hate it. I get worried when you laugh mid. Something's going down here. He's gonna fuck me. I know it.
No, but the thing is, this starts ticking. So as you fire the sacred flame down into the snow, it's got a 30-foot range, right? So as you fire it down into the snow, for 30 feet in front of you, the snow sort of disappears. And as you fire it, it sort of goes deeper and deeper and deeper. So you now sort of go and you suddenly do this and disappear down this snowy ramp that you've created, going into a big puff of snow. So you sort of travel down this little ramp. And as you get to the bottom, you hear the shield hit a hard floor with a, and it sort of goes along. The snow, I mean, the snow's only like that deep, maybe 4 foot. Well, you're sitting down, so maybe 2 foot. But you sort of go down like this, and you sort of travel in there. Everybody, all they can see is this much of you for about 20 feet as you go and hit the big pile of snow in front of you.
Oh, well, at least I've stopped. That's the main thing. I feel like we've been sliding down for the past hour and 5 minutes. Oh dear.
Yeah. So as you sort of did that, just
man.
into some snow. So you've all now stopped. You've now got a friendly white owl sort of hooing at you, but you're missing Baraham.
I'll try to brush all the snow out of my face and everywhere.
I mean, yeah, you sort of pull yourself out with shaking all the snow off.
Now I know how an Eskimo feels.
I suppose while I'm elevated, I can have a scour around to see if Barahams in sight anywhere.
Yeah, well, if you, I mean, you can fly back to the
Crevice.
You can fly back to the crevice and have a look in. That's actually quite good. As you fly over to the as you fly back to the crevice and sort of see the four puffs, the 4 lines as you all took off and leaped over this crevice. As you sort of look down, you can see that the crevice isn't actually that deep. About 40 feet along from where you jumped, there was a bridge. But what you can see as you look down in there, you can see Baraham, the shield embedded into the snow, and Baraham sort of like just laying down in the big pile of soft white snow that was in there. Yeah, maybe 20 feet down.
When I'm animals, can I still speak English or my chosen language, or must it revert to the noise of said animal?
Your language is of said animal.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, bloody hell. Oh, this is going to be a hoot.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Shush, no.
Yeah, come on.
Painful. That was painful. Yeah, that's it. Minus inspiration.
Oh, why are you hell bent on screwing me? Oh, he likes to ruin my fun. He really does. Hey, I'm the DM. It's what I do.
What do you mean ruin your fun? You just sled down a big tundra hill. None of you
Yeah. Well, I didn't actually get to do it for real, did I? That would have been fun.
I think the DM master planned for us to do that. He knew exactly what to do.
Oh, you know he did.
Well, there you go. You can stay in your beast shape for the number of hours equal to half of your druid level. So you can stay as an owl for 4 hours.
Whoa. Whoa.
Love it. Brilliant. The commitment
While
is
you're
there.
transformed, your game statistics are replaced by the stats of the animal, except for your personality, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. When you transform, you assume the points of the hit dice. Yeah, it's fine. You can't cast spells, and your ability to speak or take an action that requires hands is limited to the capabilities of the beast form. So yes, you can't can't cast spells. You can't speak.
Do we see this owl like
Yes.
just hovering
You see,
at this chasm?
yes.
I'm presuming it is Megaminx.
Any of you got to speak with animals?
No, I'm a warrior. I just hit things.
I'll use my beak to like tug on your the cuffs of your trousers just to let you know it's me.
I'll follow this very, very aggressive owl trying to pluck my trousers.
If I stand directly on Velcarrier's head, then we know that it's the person we know.
As this snowy owl is now pulling you towards the crevice. As you get to the edge and you look down, you can see Barahams sort of there just. I'm okay. I'm all right. Nothing damaged except for my pride. I'm okay. Everybody else okay? Yes, lovely.
We made a jump.
Good for you.
Do you need help down there?
It would be absolutely lovely if you could get me out of this. I still need to pee, you know.
How much rope do I have left? Because I know I got 50 and I used some for the man-made skates.
Well, if we say that you cut 5 feet off for each foot, so you still got 40 foot of rope.
Yeah, so
And Barahams 20 feet down.
yeah, so I'll go chuck some rope down.
Okay. Are all 3 of you well? Are 2 of you going to try and pull him up? Because you still got an owl.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
help and unlock
Yeah.
my rope.
Yes.
Make things
Yes,
easier.
some days
I
we shall help. And that if that bloody idiot poops on me from up there, I'm not going to be happy. I'm worried about he's going to shit on my horns, you see. So,
Hopefully you haven't pissed them off.
well, it'll be funny. Either change his back, because if he does shit on me, I'm going to be firing flames at him. I do miss pigeon shooting, you know. So,
Well, I want to make myself useful at this point, so while they're helping Baraham, I'll probably go around and collect the rogue shields that are distributed everywhere.
that's actually good. Well, there you go. That's inefficient.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So
Yeah, so yeah,
you'll be able to pick them up as the owl.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
As a snowy owl, you wouldn't be able to pick them up. They'd be too heavy. So you turning back into a person?
Would they be too heavy to put in my beak?
Yes.
Can
Yeah.
I just
As
push them?
an owl, you can only pick up 10 pounds, and the shields will weigh 25 and above.
Okay, well, I'll try and nudge them over to us slowly.
I mean, especially the one that's buried into the wall as well. You wouldn't be able to pull that out.
Well, if there are other owls in the vicinity, I might call for them to assist.
Go and artillery.
I'll tell you what, right? I'm going to get to that in a minute. So the other two, I'm going to come back to that. As you throw the rope over, Barahams sort of ties it around his waist, grabs hold of his shield, pulls it out of well, he borrowed somebody's shield. Yeah, and it's like, okay, chaps, tally-ho.
Yeah, and we'll try pulling him. Do you want us to roll anything?
Yeah, roll strength.
Got both of us.
Yes. Well, if you're helping.
Cool.
12
I
plus-
got.
How much was it yourself? Yes. 12 plus a 3, so 15.
I got 11 plus 4, so 15 as well.
Nice.
Ah, there we go. Then at least it's not going to be an unbalanced pickup job.
With a little bit of struggle and a couple of feet slipping on the snowy wall of this crevice. Yeah, you eventually manage to pull him up. And as the three of you turn around, you now see the most remarkable thing. Megaminx, would you roll me an animal handling check?
Oh yes, this is gonna be this is brilliant.
It's who? Not brr. There's like a pigeon.
That's the only one I know.
Was there the old
22. Bloody hell. Well,
reminds me of the dove from above from Shooting Stars. The dove from above. Ooh, ooh.
that's a dove, it's an owl. So with your 22 and just sort of like hooing and trying to get some attention. This mass of all sorts of birds now, sparrowhawks, doves, pigeons, I don't care. There's all this massive birds sort of fly out of the trees, all helping you gather your wares as the two shields that you're trying to get. The one buried underneath the snow from where Valkyria burnt his way into the floor, and the one that you turned into an owl and leapt off of as it clattered into the side of this building, going twing, as all these birds sort of get hold of it and pull it out, leaving a dent in the side of the woodwork on this log cabin. And yeah,
You were worried that your friend was gonna go shit on you. There's more of them.
Yes. Well, see, this is where I'm going to have some fun now, because Stefan wanted to know whether they were going to shit on him. Stefan, roll me a 100%.
Sorry, I want to know if he was going to shit on.
Well, yeah, I want to know now. So roll a D100.
I'm certainly
D100.
discouraging them
Yeah. So
from
both
doing it.
roll the 2 D10s.
Oh, okay.
So you got 2 D10s. One
Um,
with
You
10.
know what? To
I
make
think I'm
Stefan feel better, I'll do it as well.
No, not with your shit rolls, mate. You can piss off, mate. D10s. I'm just trying to find my D10.
It's to find out if I get shitted on as well, mate.
They're the ones that look like a spinning top. They got like 0 to 9.
Got it.
So you should have
So
2
two
of
of
them.
those.
Yeah. You should have one that's 10s and one's a
First
6.
one's 0.
Okay, so 10.
9.
Okay, so 90.
It's got the line underneath it.
I had 68.
Okay. Well, so Stefan with 90% chance of these birds shitting on him. And you with a 68% chance of these birds shitting on you.
I'm gonna
Yes.
fucking. There's gonna be some falling feathers in a minute. I swear to God.
As Megaminx now sits with the 2 shields, and these birds sort of take off. No, it's not as bad as you think. This sort of game, 22, right? So we do 22 birds is the way that I sort of did it. 22 birds turned up to help him move all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and as they fly over the top, 3 squirt their love their lovely anal cavity exceptions at Jace, and 11 drop their presence on Valkyria. But that was it. That's it. You know, sort of. Worse.
Right. And I look at the birds and I cast.
Yeah, I secretly high-five them as they're flying off. Nice one, mate.
Oh, it's like that, is it? Okay. Well, you would be included in this then.
Megaminx was sitting down with the two shields as these birds all flew off.
Yeah, I'm going to cast Hellish Rebuke at Megaminx.
Megaminx didn't do it. He's sitting over the other side.
He's on all the shout on you.
At the birds. No, I'm not. No, yeah. I'm just pissed off.
So you have now safely arrived. You have now safely arrived at the local town. In one piece, mostly.
Before going into town, I want to go wipe the shit off of myself. Because it's not very proper to go to town covered in bird shit. I know it's good luck, but
just
still.
Pick up handfuls of snow and just wipe it off.
Yeah.
Wash it off with this nice fresh snow. But now, as the snow continues to fall, you're now looking at the edge of town. You can see lights are on in various buildings. There's a few people skulking around, but as you can imagine, there's not going to be a lot of people moving about. Baraham now standing next to you. What are you going to do?
Hopefully find a...
Carry on.
No, you carry on.
Ooh. Ooh.
Was it about automotion? Vodafone? Nokia?
Well, I was going to say, and I'll go first. Am I able to comprehend English?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. So I'm not just like
You can understand
two
English
different
translation.
conversations. Okay, sweet. That's fine. That's much easier. Cool.
So yeah, I'll ask the question again. What are you doing?
Hopefully find the nearest person that we can see in the town and go ask them, where the fuck are we? Without the swearing, of course.
Yeah, perhaps I fly up and scout about, see where the nearest person is, and then like direct everyone towards the nearest available person.
As you fly up into the sky, go and roll us a perception, but you get to roll it with the owl modifier, which is something like a +5.
+5. Okay. Do you want me to search online to check, or are you right with 5?
I'll just give it a quick Google.
Alrighty. So what was it? Owl E5 character sheet or stat sheet? Owl E5 stat sheet. Oh, there's actually pictures for this as well. Cool. Perception is +3.
Oh, there you go.
Wow, that's cool. It's actually sheets for animals. Right,
Yeah.
okay. So I'll place my perception addition, which was a +5. All right, so I'll just -2 from wherever it shows. A 7.
A 7. Cool.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you sort of fly around. Unfortunately, with the snow that's falling, you sort of go too high and you don't really notice anything around the town. And you notice that a couple of the buildings have sort of signage on the front of them, which leads you to believe they're not houses; they may be places of work.
Okay, so I probably think that's the best place to direct our gents, because there might be someone there. So I'll take us to the nearest business or bar or brothel, whatever.
But we can't understand him because he's still an owl.
Yes, but the same as when he dragged.
Although I've got tongue, so I can actually communicate with him.
Yes, you got tongues.
I've got tongues. So if you fly down close to me just so I can touch you, right, I'll promise I won't grab you and wring your freaking neck.
No promises.
I will cast tongues at 3rd level, so I can now understand you and you can understand me.
Sweet.
Okay,
Well,
the duration is an hour, so we've got that.
Baraham and Jace can't understand what we're saying, so let's insult them.
Yes. Yeah. Woo, 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 woo.
There appear to be some businesses and bars and taverns around. So if you guys just follow me, I'll direct us to the nearest place where there might be people.
Indeed, I'll pass that information on to everyone else, so everyone knows that. And yes, we will follow you, Megaminx.
Oh,
Fly
good
on.
company.
What's this about? I'm a manga.
So as you walk into the town, you can see the shop front is like local store, fish market, and then as it goes on, there's like as there normally is with these sorts of things, blacksmiths, etc. And everybody's favorite place in Dungeons and Dragons, a tavern.
That's where we meet everyone.
And it's called the Owl Bear.
Oh, fuck.
Ah. Yes.
You just couldn't make it up. Well, you bloody well did.
Well, the owl bear is an actual thing in Dungeons and
It's
Dragons.
true. It's true.
It's called the let's go the wolf and owl bear. There you go.
So like the dog and fox.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
That's probably where I'll direct everyone then. Head over to the Owl Bear.
Cool. As you get up to the door and open it, swinging it open, snow falling off of the signage, roaring fire, live music, and a selection of some people in there. Very, very, very lively sort of place. No dancing on tables.
That's why you don't have Bobby.
And that is where we'll take our break.
Okie dokie.
So you've you've arrived into the town. You walked into this tavern with the roaring fire and everything else is away and happening. And yeah, it's up to you guys what you do now. You're in the tavern.
Okay. Oh, Megaminx, do you can scout above? Is there anything of interest you can see from up there?
What, in the tavern?
Oh, are we in the tavern?
Yes.
Okay. Fair enough. Can you see through any upstairs windows? Oh, okay. Well, if we're in the tavern, that's fair enough then. Well, what do we do in a tavern first of all? Let's go speak to the guy at the bar. Or is it a barman, barmaid? What do we have?
He's barman. He's barman.
Oh god, it's a fucking Drago 2.0. Okay.
Good, yes, very nice to meet you. Pleasure coming.
Yes, good evening, sir. May I have Jace? What is your pay bloody attention, man? Now listen. What beverage you choose is of your choosing this evening?
What beverage in this pub we drink vodka?
I'll go with that and then.
Yes, Barahams. Would you like to partake in some vodka shots?
I would love to take in some vodka shots. Yes.
Very
Remind
good,
me
man.
of my
Very
good
good.
old college days. Do we have any ladies to lay on the bar so I can take it out of their slippery nipple?
Anyways, I'm the horny one. Anyway, usually gets him every time. Megaminx, are you just going to be perching around, or would you like to join us and perch on? Because I don't think vodka plus an owl is going to be rather safe. I don't want
Depends
you
if it's
flying
made
in
out of birdseed.
window.
I can't imagine the constitution of an owl being that high.
Let's have a look.
That drunken owl just go for
Constitution -1. So no.
Oh no!
Oh dear.
Constitution
so,
Constitution of an owl is 8.
oh.
Fucking hell.
But we
So,
shall wait for Megaminx to decide whether he wants to go back to human form, to his tiefling form, or whether he wants to remain an owl while we're in here.
Not a problem. I will go.
well, in my hoots language, I'll probably sit on the bar and ask for a blended rat. But because the barkeeper doesn't understand, he'll just give me anything.
Oh, my good man, a blended rat for my feathery friend here.
Not really blended rat. We can do blended fish. You want blended fish?
Blended fish, yes. Oh, that would suffice. Yes.
We can do the blended fish. It's fine. It's no problem. We do blended fish.
And we do vodka. Yes.
Yes,
And one for yourself, my good man.
it's no problem. I will do blended fish for you, and I will do not blended vodka for you. Do you fancy ice cubes in your vodka?
Indeed, on the
Go
rocks.
outside and fucking get something.
I had enough of ice on snow and all that shit.
You thought it's fucking funny. No problem. It's
But
okay.
whilst we, yeah, go on. So I was just going to say, whilst we are here, I'm going to cast a healing word on anyone here, so everyone can go back to their health.
Okay, I mean, yeah, the healing word, you have to roll to see how many hit points they get back.
Okay. Do I roll? Do they roll?
You roll.
No, you will.
Right. Okay. So 4d6. Oh, sorry. 1d4 plus 6. 1d4 plus 6. So 5 plus 6 is 11. Isn't it?
Did you not pick the mass healing word? Okay, no problem. I will stick with this voice because I want to keep it. I like it.
This rather sick.
You got 11 hit. You both got 11 hit points back, so you're back up to max. Oh, and so's Barahams. Yay!
Yay,
we go.
he doesn't have frostbite.
Well, Barahams suffered most of his damage when he fell down the hill
True.
when he clanged his nuts. But I thought I will pour the vodka for you. It's fine. It's Mira's vodka. So he sort of just bottle clear liquid, pops the top, pours out 3 shots, slides the bottle back under the side, and sort of you hear some, and then another shot glass gets put on the side full of this pink gooey liquid that he puts in front of the owl. You go, my friend. It's not very often I get asked to make blended fish for owl, but for you I will do this. You don't seem like you're from Brown Town. You're new faces. What are you
No,
doing?
indeed, we're not.
It's very good.
It would be a lot to explain on exactly how we got here. We actually don't know exactly where here is or how we got here. That's a story for another time. But we do have some questions for you. But before we do, cheers to yourselves.
Oh, yes, he's very good. Cheers. Take these.
Yes, cheers.
Oh,
Thank you.
tough.
He's very good.
Oh, lovely.
Well,
What is this place?
I will welcome to the small town of Byseria.
Syria. Interesting.
It's like Siberia, but not as cold.
Yes, I see what you did there. Man of humor. I could appreciate that. Jason, are you familiar with this place? You ever heard of it before?
Would I heard of about it?
It's by Syria. If you
By Syria.
look on the maps, if you see the maps, you follow north, you see all the white bit there, and then you turn the page over, and then we're in the back there. It's still the coldest place. Very, very cold here. We're generally not on any normal kind of map, but somewhere at the top with all the white stuff. That's us.
How the hell did he get us? We are rather far from home. What do you make of this, Megaminx? I ask you, seeing as I'm the only one who can communicate with you at this time.
I suppose you should probably think about directions back to wherever we came from. Bramham's old house. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Bramham, exactly how far away from home are we?
well, I must say, back in we're from Brasilia. You see, it's the Brazilian continent of Europa. And as
Okay.
you sort of see the barman, he's, oh yes, you're very far from home. He's probably 3,000 miles to get yourself back to the Europa. It's yes, very, very far. How did you get here? I mean, it's such a long way. You did not fucking walk, I tell you.
Let's put it this way: we were deceived into entering let's say, a portal, if you will. Let's just call it that. And we ended up here. It was not by choice, I'm afraid. And I'm even more afraid that where we need to get back to is far beyond our reach by any means that we have. Is there any points of interest? Is there anything interesting around here? And or are you familiar with? I don't know if Baraham wants to. If you want to speak about your brother, and if anyone's familiar with any goings on around these parts.
Brahman just keeps tapping his glass on the side, and it just keeps getting filled up. So he's just knocking. Well, I don't want to talk about that basket head, dirty, bubbly bitch of a brother of mine.
Baraham, focus, please. We must gather as much information as possible. We need you to speak about your brother. We need as much information as possible for us to be able to proceed. There'll be time for rest and there'll be time for leisure once we have some information.
I am focused. Fill it up.
Bartender, please do not issue him anymore until I say so. It's
the man wants to drink. Let the man drink. Look, it sounds to me like you made your way here through some sort of teleportation portal. Does it sound good? That is not an easy thing to say in the Russian accent.
That is correct.
Teleportation is portal, yes?
Just for safety, just for precaution, I'm going to go step to the side away from Baraham because he's drunk, and I'll say, do you heard of a person called Archibald? And just prepare myself of a drunken swing.
Because you're asking me whether I've heard of the person called Archibald.
Archibald.
Just to follow that, actually, before he answers the question, because I want the opportunity to throw this in there before he does. I want to cast Zone of Truth. So I want to make sure that any information we get is not false, or at least he's not going to lie.
Okay, yeah. So I can't knowingly lie. Okay.
Yes. Indeed. So yes, I'll do that, and it lasts 10 minutes. So
it's fine. No, it's no problem. Okay. Yeah. No, I don't know anybody called Archibald. Do we know surname? What is surname of person?
Does Baraham happen to have a photograph or something of his brother?
What is this thing you say? Photograph. What is photograph?
It's a still image. It's imagery of a person or
it's like
something.
drawing, paintings. He like these on the wall.
Yeah, just like that.
Hey, Baraham, do you have painting of this man called Archibald? Fill it up. doesn't seem to have picture of this man. But it's okay. Look, allow me to pass you came here by teleportation portal, right? Is this correct?
Indeed.
That is correct.
Indeed.
Well, it just so happens that in Byceria there is one teleportation circle. Do you know how to use teleportation circle?
No,
No,
this is something
I
we
just
would
hit
have
things.
to learn.
This is very
Well,
this is very bad for you. We do have teleportation. Do any of you have the ability to cast magic? I know.
Yes.
I'm
Two.
I am assuming that the owl is some sort of person underneath all of these.
Indeed.
Surprisingly, yes.
Right. See, so he must be able to cast some sort of magic. You have the sacred abilities, radiant flames. Any for radiant go.
Indeed.
Has radiant. It's gone. You know anything with radiant power to
Indeed.
live.
Yes.
Does he radiant power? See, so you have the radiant power to extend to turn the runes on, stand in teleportation circle. If you all think about the place that you wish to go to, and you go there.
That's fantastic. Is there anything else we should be aware of in these parts? Anything that's troubling or any issues or anything?
This is the bad thing. This is the teleportation circle is not that far away. It's very easy to get to, really. Is not far. Unfortunately, it is in cave and it shares caves with big creature.
Okay. Well,
What's your
I guess we'll
definition
have
of
to-
big?
Baraham, you need to stop now, please. We need to start getting prepared. What do you gentlemen think we should do? Should we bed down for this evening, and start making our way to the cave in the morning, or shall we? Well, we can't really proceed with the state that Barahams in it.
Oh, he's not that drunk.
Well, he could be a bloody liability. He's getting there.
Huh.
What say you?
Well, I haven't used much, so I'm all ready to go. If any else wants,
I must get home to Mumsy and Father.
He wants to get back very quickly. It's still Saturday, just. Yeah, okay. We shall proceed.
Your Saturday evening.
Yeah, okay. So we're in the evening, so we've got a matter of just hours until to get back. So okay, if we're all in agreement, gentlemen, we'll be on our way. Thank you, sir, for your hospitality and your information. Very much appreciated.
He's not.
how much do we owe?
Oh, for this, he put the bottle down. It's okay. No, this for the fish. The fish is fine. I call it 2 gold pieces. This cover everything you have so far.
Okay.
Information you have for free. It's no problem.
Okay, there we go with 2 gold pieces. Thank you, sir.
No problem. It's pleasure. Please take care. I do not want to hear back that you have died. I quite like you. You're very friendly people. Please take care.
As you are. Thank you very much. Okay.
Not a problem.
Try not to.
As you start to make your way out of the pub, you realise that you didn't ask for directions of where you got to go, so you walk back into the pub.
Touche.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good point. That was just... I mean, we could always get Megamints to have a look up and spot a cave.
He's not. I take it you want to know where you need to go.
Yeah.
It's very good. No problem. If you want to go north, north, that is this way, and he points it this way. If you go north, you take second cave on the left. Is the big one? Is the big one. Go through the big one. The big one will then lead you in. You come to Big Cavern. In Big Cavern, you will find magic circle. Set magic circle on fire and leave. But do it quickly, otherwise, unlike the other people that go in there, you will die.
Okay, thank you very much.
It's no pressure, Nick.
Appreciate your assistance.
It's great.
Okay, we go north.
And as you walk in out, you lift up one more glass. So just good luck.
And to you, my friend.
Yeah, bloody pigeon in here.
I'm starting to picture Jack's owl as Archimedes from Sword in the Stone.
Yes.
with the other thing on his head. What?
So as you leave, you're all clever enough to know which way's north. So you make your way out of the town north. You walk across maybe half a mile of tundra. The snow now starting to get heavier and heavier. As you reach this huge cliffside, selections of caves all over the place. But as he said, go in the big one. This cavern stands in front of you, maybe 40, 50 feet high, 40 feet wide, deep, dark cavern that heads deep into the mountainside.
I guess he misses the cave he was staying.
Yes.
Well, he did say go into the big one, and I do believe this is big.
He said second on the left, the big one.
1, 2, this one.
Okay. Okay. So, how dark is it in there? Is there enough to see, or do I need to?
I mean, the light from outside, although dim, you can see most of the way into the cave. You can see the cave stretches almost as far back as your eyes can see, but the dark vision for the tieflings.
Yep.
All right, but
Well, me and Barahams can't see for shit.
Well, the 2 tieflings can see, the 2 humans really can't.
Not really.
As you start to get into the cave, 100 feet, slightly more. You can feel now it's cold outside, but you can feel as you start to head in, the temperature inside is dropping colder and colder. The air, the moisture that you're breathing out is almost freezing in front of you as you're starting to head into the cavern. The tieflings themselves, looking in front.
I'm gonna go try and light a torch.
You can try and light a torch. A torch, a light. You've got a light. It's fine.
Just
Barahams sort of runs over and starts putting his hands over.
Try and be careful and don't burn yourself.
Hold it up there.
No, do not fart.
Right over there. No. Warm my butter. But yes, it's,
yes, just don't fart because I'm not gonna be standing near a flamethrower.
Fine. Oh, I'm sure the tieflings can see it. I can't quite make it out because my eyes aren't that great.
Yeah, I'm going to.
As the tieflings look ahead, they can see 100 feet. They've got 60 feet, but 100 feet in front, you can see that there's some sort of light emanating.
Sorry, just to add, because I'm an owl, I have 120 dark vision.
There you go. So with the 120 dark vision of the owl, you can definitely see that there is a light now protruding at the end of this long cave.
Okay. I was going to cast light then, but if we can
light wouldn't necessarily do a lot. Light only gives you like a 20-foot dome. Your 60 feet of dark vision is better than that.
Well, what about daylight?
Daylight's all right, but again, daylight doesn't give a lot of range.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Okay, we'll proceed then towards the light.
You can see it. You can see at the end of the tunnel now that the daylight is a 60-foot radius, so still as the distance of your dark vision is more. You can see, but you can see a light at the end of the tunnel.
Okay, so I say in owl, let us approach that with caution. And I think
because about this time now, your comprehend language would be gone. Your tongue, the tongues would have run out now.
I'll try and kind of charades gesture it.
I can just sort of see this house for
I think we should approach with caution. I think
Owl playing charades.
Yeah, 2 words.
I'll tell you what, roll me a performance check.
Hey.
See if that
Lovely.
owl could do charades.
Performance. 11.
It's not so bad. They've got to there. They've got it to the point that they understand. Stop.
I think he means stop. We'll hold back.
Or high five.
He wants to play pat a cake.
If you all want to roll a perception, not barometer.
Perception check.
Rolled a 12 and got a plus.
Well, not
3.
Jace either.
15.
Jace can't see for shit as well.
I'm hoping
No,
that
one.
I'm hoping that the owl does really well because then he can't comprehend
Yeah.
English relation.
22.
The owl.
What?
What did you roll, Val?
I 12 and I got a plus 3 thing, so 15.
That's right. The 15's okay. It's not just the owl having to do flipping charades again. As you're walking through this cave, you're now starting to. You can feel a rumbling in the floor, just a gentle tremor. As what you're starting to step on now is more ice than stone, but there's a gentle tremor coming from inside the cave. And as you sort of stop and start to listen, you can hear a very low coming out of the cave.
Did someone fart?
No. Okay. Can Megamink still understand me though, even though I can't understand him?
Yes.
Okay. Megamink, please go as high as you can, as quietly as you can. Can you try and find out what that is? Thank you.
So I'll try and edge as much towards this source of noise as possible, and as delicately.
As you start to edge further and further into the cave, now the light now shining bright. As the cavern opens up into this huge white ice-filled cavern again. This subterranean open area. Want to roll this perception? I know you're an owl, so it's going to be quite good.
Okay.
About 100 feet from the cavern entrance, where you're coming in, you can see a stone-built plinth, pillars all around with rooms in the middle of it. And what you can also see, laying down over the far end of the cavern, just past the stone plinth, because your eyes are pretty good, laying down, you can see the head, just the head of a white dragon.
Okay.
A dragon. Okay.
Right.
And we haven't arrived yet. The others.
Right. No, you're still in the cavern.
Great. So I think this would be the perfect time to go back to human, the tiefling form. So I'm gonna fly back over to them, quietly land, and then transform myself back to Tiefling in order to relay information.
Yeah.
No longer owl. I'll delete that sheet. Well, I might come back to it, so I'll keep it up. Yeah, cool. So yeah, I relay the information that within the bigger stone plinth lies a big white dragon.
You've been informed there is a big white dragon.
We don't know what kind. We don't know if it's a young or
Great
a big motherfucker.
You sure about that, Chief? There'll be a great white. Ever seen his eyes, Chief? Like those eyes, lifeless and black like. 4 men go in the cave. 2 men come out of the cave. Big white dragon in the cave.
Well, I hope that you're one of the ones that doesn't come out again. You.
A little throwback to Jaws there.
I know. Such a cheerful chap, isn't he? Do you reckon you're going to be one of the ones that gets eaten, Jace?
No, it's going to happen. Okay, so now we know. Right. Okay, so whereabout is this portal located? I mean, is it behind the dragon in the same room? Is there another exit way that takes us to it, beyond the dragon, or?
So, in the center, basically almost in the center of this cavern, is the stone-built plinth. Just behind it, at the back of the cavern, big white dragon.
Well, we're gonna have to engage with the dragon probably anyway. So
you can try and stealth, try to be silent.
Not gonna happen for mine. I've got minuses on my stealth, I'm afraid. But I can make him go deaf or blind. But I don't know if making him deaf while he's asleep is going to actually work.
You would have to get close.
Exactly. Yeah.
I can't remember. You're blind and deaf.
Oh, he's 30 feet. I've got to get within 30 feet of him.
Yeah. He's about 120 feet away.
Well, I say we just go to the stone plinth. If he hears us and that, then so be it. We're going to engage him. We're going to have to engage him probably anyway, so let's not delay.
I don't know if you come up with a good way to not engage him.
Yeah, but I mean, but I'm just thinking.
It sounds like flipping Bugs Bunny.
What's up, Dick?
Yeah, what's up, Dick?
Oh, I do have a darkness spell. So I'm tempted to attempt to, if when we get close enough and hopefully quietly enough, to perform that in front of the dragon, blocking us and our view or his view to us. Then we sneak into that little teleportation circle.
Yeah, that works.
Because theoretically, from what it says, no dark vision can come through this darkness. So even if it has good eyesight, it still can't see.
Yeah, it can't see through magical darkness.
Yeah, so if we're able to get close enough, quietly enough, that might be worth a whirl.
So do you want me and Mega Minx to go up ahead so we can reach the so-called dragon?
I would say that's a good start.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the plinth is about 100 feet away. The dragon is 20 to 30 feet behind it.
And sorry, remind me again, is the teleportation circle on the plinth or in the plinth? Okay, cool. Right, so that might be worth a shot then.
I think Velg is the only one who can activate it because he's the only one who's got Sacred Flame.
Barahams, how stealthy are you? How
Well, now you're asking a question. I am about as stealthy as a one-man band.
He's as stealthy as he is silent.
Yes, basically, I'm wearing full plate armor, so my dexterity is my dexterity is -2, and I roll a disadvantage because I'm wearing full plate armor. The stuff roll.
Okay. Now I have something called Pass Without Trace that might be helpful.
Pass without a trace is a wonderful thing, yes. And now that I do believe pass without a trace adds 10 to a stealth roll.
Yeah, as 10 to stealth.
But how many people can you cast it on? This is the important question.
Veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection. So yeah, it's like self. So I think I'd have to touch them.
Or just stick near you.
A veil of shadow and silence radiates from you. It lasts for an hour, masking you and your companions from detection for the duration. Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a +10 to dexterity stealth checks and can't be tracked except by magical means. A creature that receives this bonus, no track and no traces in its passage. So yes, you could do pass without a trace and give yourself +10 to your stealth rolls.
And theoretically, can I do that to everyone within 30?
You can do it to the whole group of
party.
Right, I think that's what I'm going to do, lads. Is pass without a trace. I'm going to cast that, lads.
Sounds like a plan.
So you're going to add a 10 to all of your dexterity stealth.
Very good, sir. Very good.
That's including me, so let me write that down. Right, so with that, I think we should. I'm missing the owl hooting. I don't like English. Yeah, let's.
I miss hooting. I hate the English language.
Yeah, let's try and venture forward, my lads, with our new dexterity. Or stealth, whatever it is.
Oh, I love this.
Well, I needed that because I rolled a 54. Oh, right. So is that what we're doing, gentlemen?
Yep.
Sweet. Okay, so I've got a 17 with that.
That's with your +10, yeah?
Yep, with +10.
Okay. Jace, what's yours?
28.
Nice.
Roll one.
So Steph said, yeah, you got +10.
+10 to whatever I roll, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
23. I got 13.
I get to roll with disadvantage.
No.
12. All right. It's okay. All right.
Yeah, that's what the DM
And this
says.
is why
That's
I
when you
said
roll
we're
it.
going to have to engage it anyway. So
With Barahams, I'm not doing anything other than what Barahams.
I know that's why I said what I said, because I know he's disadvantaged.
I could have picked any of the three for you guys to get stuck with. I chose Barahams. Could have got stuck with Figgy.
Would have preferred it at this rate.
Both will be rolling with disadvantage. They both have full plate
This is rather
armor.
butch.
Yeah. And Titch, who's a paladin, who would also be rolling with disadvantage.
No, that means that you need to get better characters.
No, I love my characters. Okay, so
It's a defense.
selectively, you're right. So as you start stealthing you start creeping in. You make your max movement, wherever your max movement is. What's your movement?
30 feet, mine's.
30 feet.
Yeah, 30.
Cool. All 30 feet. So you've all managed to make it 30 feet into the cabin.
Mm.
Roll again.
30, right.
We still got the same +10.
You still got to play. You got the +10 for like an hour. Fuck's sake. Mate, who decided to bring Barahams along?
You.
Oh,
I rolled a 10, so 20 in total.
19.
23.
well, not having much luck with this dice. 12 again. I rolled a 16 and a 2. And again, the dragon still hasn't moved. So you've now moved 2 lots of
So
distance.
60 feet.
So you are now all
Offering.
within about 30, 40 feet of the plinth.
One more time.
Roll again.
No.
Oh.
No.
I don't even need to roll a second one because I want this.
Is it 20? Ah,
Jesus Christ.
dang.
I'll tell you what, in the words of fucking, what's his name from Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels, isn't it? Barry the Baptiste. He's a fucking liability.
That's 3 2s in 6 rolls.
Yeah.
I haven't.
Change your dice.
Barahams hasn't rolled above a 10. I mean, like all night, he's just been shocking.
So he took over Bob's bad luck. Ditch the dice.
So I've got an 11. What's
I
Is
got
there pointless
25.
telling?
Okay.
I got 25.
28.
Nice.
Steph?
I want them from my new roll, sorry.
Yeah.
14.
I'm at 11. Okay. Dice is going back. As you now start to slowly approach the edge, you manage to make a fair amount of distance.
No, can't stop this. No.
You're now all within like 10 feet of this plinth. Barahams just being that terrible, and effectively the roll from Stefan as well was low enough. The dragon rolled an 18. So
it was so happening. I told you.
As you start to get that close, yeah, but you're now that close. You could have woken him up 100 foot ago. Well, now that close, and as we share the screen,
That's what I was waiting for.
Ooh, very nice.
I do like that actually. That's pretty cool.
very simple as well.
Yeah.
So yes, as you all stand there, the dragon now awakes, the snow moving off of its back, the rumbling on the floor now as it takes a couple of steps forward. Let's roll for initiative.
Initiative, what's that? Oh.
Oh, nice.
I'm changing dice.
Where's my initiative thing? Why do I always...
I can't remember what initiative is.
Yeah, so, -1. Oh, that's right. Oh, I added that 20, but I've got a -1 thing, so it's 19.
I just want to. Barahams initiative is -3.
His dexterity is terrible.
I have rolled 0. Baraham rolled a 0 for initiative. Yeah. Oh dear. He is just terrible, isn't he? Oh. Right. So 20 and above.
23.
Nice. What's your character's name? Chase.
Chase.
Cool. 15 to 20.
Yep.
Mega. Nice.
Well, yeah, I got me 19, so that's
What did you roll?
19. Well, 20, but -1 on me initiative, so 19.
I wish you wake up when I'm.
Sorry. I'm awake. It's just something that's ain't important, that was all.
Right, yeah. Right, okay, cool. And then bringing up the rear, Baraham. Marvelous. That, and Baraham bringing up the rear. Marvelous with 0. So, Jace, get us underway.
I'll probably move my movement as close as I can to the glyph. Not in it, but beside it.
What, like there? To see the dragon? What do you want to do?
To see the dragon.
Okay.
And while doing so, bring out my longbow. And if I can take aim. Yeah, I'll go fire my shot.
Huh?
For a 16 to hit.
That is a miss.
Cool.
Oh,
But if you're a level 8 fighter, you should have 2 attacks, so you should be able to do that again.
Yeah, I do. So I'll go try fire again.
Oh, I think 2 attacks.
For a 21 to hit.
That's definitely a hit.
So that's a 1d8 plus 3. For 8 points of damage.
Yeah. 8 points. Woo.
Huh. Got them now, lads.
We can do it. Yeah.
Halfway there.
This arrow flies through, just sort of pinging off of the heavy armored hide of this dragon. The second one sort of just sticking in like a thorn needle into the side of a scale on the dragon's shoulder. But that's cool.
I hit it.
Nicely done.
Vel Caria.
All right, okay. Yeah, I'm going to move sort of just decide. I'm going to go all 30 feet.
Mm.
Just so I'm sort of at the side of the plinth, just still inside the dragon, if possible, please. Perfect. Lovely jubbly. Okay. I'm going to cast. Right, how far am I away from the dragon? Is that 30 feet, would you say, roughly?
No, not even close. More
Really?
more like 50. There's my 60-foot stick.
So basically it's like 55, just over. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I ain't gonna be able to do what I wanted to do. Oh, actually, yes, I can. Because it's got a 60-foot range. I want to cast Banishment. It says here, if the target is native to the plane of existence you're on, you banish the target into a harmless demi-plane. Whilst there, the target is incapacitated. The target remains there until the spell ends, at which point the target reappears in the space it left or in the nearest occupied space if that space is occupied. The target is native to a different plane of existence than the one you're on. The target is banished with a faint popping noise, returning to its home plane. If the spell ends before 1 minute has passed, the target reappears in the space it left or in the nearest unoccupied space if that's occupied. Otherwise, the target doesn't return. And it's a level 4. So when you cast a spell using the spell slot of 5th level or higher, you can target one additional creature for each slot level above 4. So he's only the only one there. So yeah, I'm going to. The target must succeed on the charisma saving throw or be banished. So I'm going to cast Banishment.
Okie dokie. What was the save? Charisma.
Charisma, yeah.
16. What's your DC on your magic? It was a modifier, and then it was.
Hit DC for banishment's 14.
Yay! I made it. I'm not gone anywhere.
Every time I have spells and everything, they never bloody work.
Yeah, got 15 on the dice and +1, 16. Anything else you want to try?
From this range, spiritual weapons got 60 feet.
Well, you can't. You can only, because you've tried to cast a spell. You can only cast.
Oh, okay, do a cantrip, can't I?
And you can only cast a cantrip if it's a bonus action.
Oh, freaking hell! How do I tell if it's a bonus action?
It will say BA.
BA. No, can't. No, none of my cantrips are BAs. No, that's that fucking wasted then.
Not wasted. It would be really good if it worked.
Yeah, if it had worked.
Okay. In that case, Mega Links.
Wait. Okay, so because I speak Draconic, I was gonna talk to him saying that we mean no harm, but since then 2 of us have physically attacked him, so that probably won't work. Right, so I'll just go with peer pressure and start hurting him. So, I doubt dragons are like rational and law abiding. So if I were to try and sweet talk it, wouldn't just think, yeah, okay, no, probably.
Well, I mean,
it's a very
yeah. I mean, dragons are chaotic evil. So yes, there isn't a lot of chance of them listening to you.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe something simple as what's that over there, and then when he looks, then we just run into the teleport. Okay.
Look, dead pigeon.
Yeah. The bailiffs are coming. Oh, run!
The bailiffs. They still survive in D&D.
Right. Okay. In that case, I'm going to use Moonbeam. which is a Constitution saving of 3. No, it's not 3. That would be bad. 13.
What's the distance of Moonbeam?
120.
Okay, so that's fine. That can reach. So I can put Moonbeam down. It's a saving throw. So on your thing, it will say you got modifier, and then it will say the DC of the spell. Should be like 14, 15, 16, something like that.
Yeah, 13.
13. Constitution saving throw of 13. Well, that's a 4. My Constitution is +6, which is 10, but still a fail.
Right.
So you cast Moonbeam. I'm going to put Moonbeam on him because I can, because I actually got the spell disc thing.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I can hang it around his neck because I can't put it anywhere. Yeah. No. You're going to wear it as a necklace. There you go.
Very nice. Okay, so in that case, and that's a 4d10. I'm doing it at level 4, which only gives me 17, despite 4d10s.
Wow.
Yeah, 17 bludgeonings, please.
Cool. Marvelous.
And I'm going to then move over to Baraham, and we'll call it there, if that's okay.
Okay. So that's going to bring it to the dragon's turn. The dragon is going to move as far as it can.
Damn.
Hello.
Although, who's in front of me? Is that
Me.
okay? What's my reach? Oh, my reach is 10 feet. Yeah, cool. It can make that frightful presence. Each creature, dragon's choice of 120 feet, must succeed a wisdom saving throw. No, do that later. Okay, no, we're just going to go for a, I say simple, but I've got 10-foot range on it, so we're going to go for a bite. Let's go for a chomp. That is a +11 to hit. That is 18. Stefan, 18 to hit.
No, it's a miss.
Damn.
Is it?
Armor class is 18, bang on.
Oh, so it's a hit then.
Oh, it's a hit then. Okay. I thought that was
Equal to
all right, okay, it's a hit then.
Yay! Only just a hit, but a hit. Cool. Well, that is going to be a very enjoyable for me anyway. 2d10. (2d10 + 6, 11, 17 points of piercing damage. As this dragon now grabs hold of you and starts.
Interesting.
The only other thing I've got is my breath weapon. Or if I use that, that will make me a dick. No, I'm not going to use that yet. But I am going to make you all roll for a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw.
Cool. Let's...
For all of you.
13
Well.
wisdom, please.
But the good news is Barahams passed. What was that? It was a 13 and a 12.
Yep.
Stefan, wisdom saving throw.
Mine is
Wisdom
mine's
saving.
15.
Okay. Well, the 15 has succeeded, but the other two have not.
Right.
So you are now frightened.
So we're shitting ourselves. Joy.
Well, I mean, it is a big old dragon. I mean, it is something that you would actually be scared of.
Yeah, understandable.
Disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. Well, the source side. You cannot move. That's cool. Marvelous. Yeah, I mean that's gonna end the dragon's turn for now. That's gonna bring it to Barahams, who is as crazy as he is. He's gonna scream at the top of his lungs. Tally ho!
Oh no.
Come here, you vicious brute. Attack number 1. That is a 22.
Nice.
That is a natural 20. You can see what dice I brought out now.
Of course you bring out the lucky green.
Yeah. For Barahams, I got fed up with the other one. That was terrible.
Is it on permanent dice dungeon now?
Just I haven't rolled above a 10 all day. So Barahams with his what's that? That's 2d6 for the first. First hit 11. 11 points of damage with the first. And then the natural 20 is going to do 23 points of damage. So 34 points. I'm going to not fuck around. I'm going to go action surge.
He's finally had a boost of energy.
19 to hit. I'll just throw my dice on the floor. We'll come back. Another 2 successful hits. So 34 with another 10, 44. Well, that's not so good. 51 points of slashing damage.
Hey.
They can't sneak, but he can hit stuff really hard. But yes, 51 points of slashing damage from Barahams. So, ha! My mother taught me how to do this one. Tally ho! I say, chap, isn't this a splendid good time? Which will bring us back to Jace.
Do I do a save beginning or after my turn?
You can do your save at the beginning.
That'll be helpful.
Wisdom.
Thank you. 19.
Ah, he's not frightened anymore. Boo.
You're not that scary, just an overgrown lizard.
Yeah, but what an overgrown lizard, eh?
I know, but I have, got my big boy pants on now.
When the overgrown lizard actually casts a shadow on the table, he's a big lizard.
True. Bonus action, I'll tell Valkyria to go start the teleportation. Start doing the teleportation. We'll distract the dragon. That's my bonus.
Okay, yeah. No, that's. I'll let that happen. I'm not sure Valkyria is listening.
I'm listening.
Oh, did you hear what he said then?
What?
See?
I froze for a second. Split moment. The talking was like, you know, when you're talking, it goes like that.
Do it again. Do it again, Jace.
So bonus action. Gonna go
I've got
shout to Valkyria. Go start the teleportation.
Oh, okay.
You make a start on it. We'll distract the dragon.
Which is a fair bonus action.
Movement.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll move more towards the dragon so we can defend Valkyria
Fine.
for getting attacked.
30 foot, right?
Move 30 foot.
Yeah, I mean you can get round in base contact.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm gonna go try jab it with my spear.
Fair enough. You're going to see if you can do what Barahams did.
See, you've got your jabber. You've got your jabber.
Got your jabber.
Jabber. This is your will, do you want it, Leonard?
So
I watched him too.
probably two-handed. Smart up two-handed. Try, completely jam it in.
Step.
The dragon's
Oh,
going,
that's
stop
beautiful.
it, stop it.
That's an 18 plus 7.
Mm-hmm.
That's 1d8 plus 4. Oh, fuck off.
All right, fine.
No, that's 6 damage. Got 2 on the dice.
Oh man.
So I'm gonna go try again. Try to sink it in deeper. So, and that's an 18 plus again.
Yep.
Let's see if it does more damage this time.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off.
See?
5. Got a 1. Got a 2 and a 1.
Marvelous. Okay. Cool, yeah, so you sort of stand there and just kind of give it some pokes from underneath.
Yeah.
Okay, that will take us to Valkyria.
Right, I'll go up onto the plinth then. And it's the runes, isn't it, that I've got to...
Yeah.
You said the runes, wasn't it?
If I move the dragon slightly, you can see that there are actually runes in the middle of it.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. Am I only allowed to hit one at a time, or is it like a collective?
Ooh, very cool.
There we go. I'll move the camera a little bit. So he had to write all the runes on the floor before, which took him 10 minutes. But you don't need to write the runes. All you've got to do is activate them.
Yeah, that's what my question was. Is it like one turn per rune, or is it collectively?
Well, all you know is that it takes radiant magic to start it at the minute.
All right, then. Okay, I cast Sacred Flame at the runes.
Cool.
Am I rolling?
You can. I mean, you don't need to roll attack because nothing's moving, but you can roll damage.
Okay. Damage. Well, hold on. Damage increases when you reach 5th level. Right, so 2d8s for 5th level. The next one's not till 11th level, so 5. And a 6.
11 point. So yeah, so you fire these two things of radiant energy down at these runes. You start to see that the central circle of runes illuminates and starts to glow.
Right. Trying to think what I'm allowed to cast a bonus action, am I?
Yes, if you got one.
I have spiritual weapon.
So there was a cantrip as an action, so spiritual weapon as a bonus action.
Yeah. I'm going to cast spiritual weapon, which has a range of 60 feet, so that will go at the dragon.
Yeah.
You create a floating spiritual weapon within range.
Spiritual weapon.
Yeah. When you cast a spell, you can make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon. On a hit, the target takes force damage equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. I'll have to have a look at that in a sec. As a bonus action on your turn, you can move. Oh, that's if I want to use it as another bonus action. I can move it up to 20 feet and repeat the attack.
Yeah. So as a bonus action, you cast it, you can use it. So it's D8 plus whatever your.
Yeah. So one D8. Oh, 1d8. Okay. On a hit, the target's force damage equal to 1d8 plus your spell. So why is it? Because my spiritual weapon says here it's 2d8 plus 3, and that's saying 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. So
What? Spiritual weapon is 1d8 plus your modifier.
Because you're level 8.
Because I think it's because of my level.
Yeah, because you're at level 8.
Yeah.
It's up the power.
Must do then.
Well, so what level are you casting spiritual weapon at?
Level 4. Level 4.
Have you cast any other level 4 spells yet?
Yeah, banishment. And this will be my second and last spell.
Well, you got two level 4. You got two level 4
slots. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. You can cast it at level 4 then if you want to.
Okay.
So when you cast this spell using spell slot 3rd level or higher,
7
the
plus
damage
3.
increases by 1d8 for every 2 slots above.
Right, so total including me modifier, that's 16.
Cool. 16. So 16 points of force damage.
Yeah.
Cool.
And plus my spellcasting ability modifier. So where do I see that? That's down. Oh shit.
You just put your modifier on it. You roll 2 8s. You still have to roll the dice.
Oh yeah. No, I've done that. That's why I've got 16. So I'm just seeing if that's add anything else. That's all.
Yeah, you had your spell modifier.
Okay. So.
Oh, all right. Megaminx, it's you.
Weakness. Right.
So you are currently frightened. So what you need to do is make a wisdom saving throw to see whether you continue to be frightened.
Okay. That gives me a 15 in total.
Man, I never got to enjoy this frightened at all, did I?
Thank God.
All right, not fair.
You know how we feel when we get our shit foiled by good rolls.
Righty. So, let's try Cool Lightning.
Okay.
And off that'll be my 4th levels out. So I'm kind of hoping on this attack. That is a dexterity of 13.
Dexterity, eh?
Yeah.
Dexterity of 13 is an 11.
Alright. Damage is.
Oh, they're hitting me really hard. That's it. I'm not playing anymore. Come.
So that is 37 damage in total of lightning.
Wow,
Damn.
Nice.
what a hit. So like Thor, raising up in the air. As this lightning comes crashing in, hitting this giant dragon. Moonbeam now disappears. But yes, this lightning comes crashing down with a.
When it comes crashing down, that it hurts. Sorry.
It hurt just inside, outside, left ways. What was it? It was summon lightning, wasn't it?
Cool lightning.
Cool lightning.
I'm ready on make a deck save as well.
Well, that's what I was just about to check. Oh, cool lightning. Each creature within 5 feet of the point must make a dexterity saving throw. So Baramaham and Jace need to make dexterity saving throws as well.
Well, technically, couldn't I call it at a point that doesn't reach 5 meters of them or 5 feet?
It's 5 feet, and because they're in base contact with the creature.
Okay. Alrighty. No problem.
So, Baramaham. We all know how good Baramaham is at dexterity. What did I need to beat? A 13. Oh! Even with my -3, 13 on the button.
15.
So you suffer half of whatever he hit with, which was 37 points. So 37 points, half rounded up, 19.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Sorry, lads.
It's a great spell, but yeah. If they
There's no obvious.
weren't in base contact, I would have not had it. But
As I've got healing, so we're all good.
that's cool.
And then I'm going to sprint as far away as possible from the dragon because that's going to anger it. So,
I mean, what from where you are?
Mhm.
Yeah, you want to run further away.
Let's run up to the. Yeah, let's go there. Exactly there.
Fine. That will bring it to the dragon's turn. So the dragon is not going to move out of contact, but he's going to turn a little bit.
Oh no.
And I'm going to use my ice breath.
No.
So it does a 60-foot cone, which will effectively hit everybody except for Stefan, because the cone isn't that wide. And then, so could you all make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Except me.
Except for you, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't turn to get. I turn to get you. I don't get Baramaham. So I'm sort of choosing to get Baram. Oh, fucking Baramaham is terrible. He's just getting no luck tonight at all.
15.
Okay.
11.
Well, that is all 3 of you fail,
Shit.
and that is dialed down a bit. because obviously I've knocked my dragon back some.
Yeah.
That is 68. Dialed back.
What, for everyone?
Yeah.
We're all dead then. Yee.
No, not necessarily. It's not a massive roll. No, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. 27 points of cold damage. Could have been a lot worse.
Feeling it.
Could have been a lot worse. But yeah, if any of you want to actually go on to what a white dragon can do, then you would have died.
Right. I'll probably wait till you're finished.
Then I better do Barahams.
Can I use my hellish rebuke on that?
You can.
Yeah, you can.
Well,
Reactionary.
with your hellish rebuke, what is the spell? What is it?
It's a character trait.
Yeah, I know. But what is it? If it's a melee attack, he ain't gonna be able to hit me from there, is he?
You point your finger, and the creature that damaged you is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames.
Cool. Yeah, carry on.
The creature must make a dexterity saving throw of 12.
Which he fails.
Sweet.
Man, my dice rolls been shite tonight.
In which case, that will be 27 rebuking fire damage, please.
Wow. Very nice. Cool. Well, as you do that, the dragon is going to use one of his legendary actions. And it is going to do its wing attack. So the dragon, the dragon raises its huge wings and starts to flap them vigorously.
Mm.
And it's everybody within 10 feet. So it's just Barahams and Jace.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna. And as it's sort of flown up in the air, you can have a swing at it as well.
Okay. Again, 18 plus 7.
Yep. Barahams missed by miles. So I looked up and goes, "Oh, I'm allowed to hit it!" Oh, damn it!
For 5 damage again.
Cool. So dragon is up in the air. Barahams failed his dex save, which is what a bloody surprise. But we're all really shocked at that.
Oh, you gotta do a dex saving. Cool.
I think it's a dex. I think it was a dex. Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
13.
That is a fail.
Cool.
And you take 13 points of bludgeoning.
Oh, bloody hell.
It's 13 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are now knocked prone as you are struck by flying debris.
I'm almost seeing the pearly gates.
It was only 13, mate. I took the average. I didn't take what was on the dice.
Yeah, I understand. Still can see those pearly gates.
So as the dragon raids up, does this, all the tundra and debris that's around sort of swirls and wraps you and smacks you around the head as you fall to the floor. And if I really wanted, the dragon can move. And do you know what? I might do that. Flying speed, 80 feet. Where do I fancy going? Yeah, why not? Oh, moved it so far out, it's out of screen. Yeah. There you go. That's the dragon's turn. That'll bring it to Barahams. Who can't do squad deadly from where he is. So he's going to pull out his crossbow. And he's going to miss. And with his second attack, he's going to hit. And he's going to do a little bit of damage. Jace, it's your turn.
Vincing in pain. He's going to get back up. I'm going to go use second wind. So that's 1d10 plus 8. One die. There we go. 7. So that's roughly 15. So I am back to 16. But in doing so, I got an ability because I chose the purple dragon warrior called Rally Up. So 3 people I can pick can heal 8 points of health.
Within distance? They've got to be within a distance of you?
30 feet of me.
Okay, well, Barahams can have that, and Stefan.
60 feet.
60 feet, yeah, you're all right.
And they can see or hear me.
Okay, yep.
Gain 8 hit points.
Cool.
Once I use.
Barahams gets 8 hit points back, he appreciates that.
What have you just done to him? We've blinded him.
He's just giving him back 8 hit points.
Yeah. No, what did he cast? Because it went funny when he.
Oh, he's got an ability. Didn't cast anything. He's just got an ability.
Yeah. So, gonna move myself into the glyph until it is ready, but still able to aim at the dragon.
Yep.
Fire my 2 shots. Um, 16 to hit.
That's a miss.
19 plus to hit.
Yep.
So that's 1d8 plus 3. So that's 10 damage. Action surge. You can take 1 additional action on your turn. Does that mean 1 more shot or both shots?
Both shots, you take an additional action. So your action has 2 attacks.
Cool. 13 plus 6 or 19.
That's a hit.
For 5 damage. My last shot is an 18 plus 6.
That's a hit.
Oh, come on. Fuck's sake. 4 points of damage.
Okay. So that's 9 points of damage all in all. Cool.
Yeah.
So 2 more arrows striking this dragon as he stands there flapping. Valkyria.
Right, what can and can't I do while I'm standing here? What's the situation happening with the?
Well, one out of the 2 circles is illuminated.
So that means I've now got to waste more turns on that bloody thing than going for the dragon, really. What can I use as a? Yeah, but what I've got as bonus actions. Not great. Yeah, I'll cast the bloody Sacred Flame again on the glyphs, on the thingies, the runes. Yeah. Five. So it's 7 in total.
So again, as the sacred flames go down, the second ring now lights, and you see the wall start to rise up and create the sort of the force shield that you remember from when you were at Barahams' house.
Right. Right, as a bonus, I'm going to cast. No, so this one. What's this one? Right, is Jace within 60 feet of me? He isn't he? He's next to me.
Yes.
What about because Megaminx is still out there, isn't he? Is Jason, I say, from attack?
We mean safe from attack.
Are we safe from the dragon's attack being on the thing?
Force field.
I'm going to say you don't know.
No, sorry. I'll yeah. So Megaminx is within 60 feet of me. Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Okay. I'm going to cast Healing Word on Megaminx. Creature you see within range regains hit points equal to 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. So, but it's 2d4 plus 7 at that level. So, okay.
So you're casting it at a higher level.
Yeah. Shit start. That was 1. 7. So 3. So 1, 3, 7. That's 11, I believe.
It is.
Okay. So yes, Megaminx up. Yeah, add 11 to your HP.
My fellow owl speaker. So,
That will then bring us to Megaminx.
okay, so Jace is still point one. That's doing all right.
I can't understand what he's saying. It's all muffled.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just talking to myself.
Oh, that's good.
It's how geniuses think. And that's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it.
How do you know? You're a genius.
Excuse me, I'm a very, very intelligent man, Ive, you know.
Right, so I'm going to.
Just to come up with all this rubbish on the turn of a dice.
I'm going to stroll over to Jace at this point.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my level 3 clear wounds. Or cure wounds, sorry, not clear wounds.
I know what.
Clear all the dirt and debris off my wounds. Put some aloe vera in.
Which is a 3d8 plus 2 healing. Which will give you 19 extra points, buddy.
Wow.
Cool. I feel healthy.
Then I'm going to scream over to Barahams to hurry up and get yourself in here.
Get your ass over here.
Well, that brings us to the dragon's turn.
That does not sound promising.
You might as well teabag him, bloody in that bloody close. Unless it's female, then it's the plunge, or
Oh, okay.
So,
or the flap slap.
not necessary. Not necessary. I'm just going to try and figure out a way of trying to get you all in the. Have a moon. How's that? There you
Is
go.
that still moonbeam still working?
No, the moon's right there. Big moon. Right. Right. So I just sort of bring it over here to get rid of the shadow.
Someone's got fire his laser.
The dragon has now gone to just poor little Barahams, who was the only one outside. There we go. So the dragon, I mean, Barahams got the highest AC out of all of you, so he might be all right. Let's see.
Come on.
As you see the dragon lift up his large, hefty claw and take swipe number 1 with a 19 to hit, which hits.
Shit.
It raises up its claw and it rolls again. This one misses. So with one claw attack, it swings the claw. Oh god, yeah, let's find some dice. What's the claw? Oh, it's not bad.
Here comes the claw.
So the claw does 8 points of damage. Barahams sitting on 32 currently. And as it swings with both claws, it then makes its third attack with its tail. The 25 to hit.
Shit.
The tail then swings round. Oh, shite.
Are you doing this to Megaminx?
No,
No, doing the Barahams.
Oh, I don't give a shit about Barahams. You fucking dropped for all that.
Ouch.
Well, I just say if Barahams dies, no more Barahams Brigade.
Well, that's fine. At least we've got a place to stay.
14.
When we get back.
Oh, we don't. We have to go
Okay,
look
Megaminx
after
is brigade
Archibald.
Legging his ass.
20. That is 26 points of damage.
Eesh.
Barahams. There
Oof.
you go. And that brings it to Barahams' turn.
What the fuck away?
Yeah, just gonna carry on.
So, as one of you shouted and used your turn to shout at Barahams to hurry the fuck up, Barahams is going to make a run. He is going to make a run for it. And he is going to make a dive. But the dragon's going to get a
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Unless he chooses the action to disengage.
Where's the fun in that?
I'm just pointing out, if you like your character.
Where's the fun in that? He's got a high enough AC. Oh, I know he hasn't.
Oh!
Oh no, yes, no, it's good. Yeah, 7 plus 11 is 18. My AC is 19. So, yeah. So Barahams sort of goes, "Run away! Run away!" I think ching 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 ching. Fully armored man just sort of come with one final dive, just bundling all of you, landing into the thing. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
Oh, stop it, you living idiot.
As the green flame now starts to glow brighter and go higher, you start to again see the outside of it starting to fade as the dragon's mouth opens and fires cold air at you as you disappear. Now, once again, flying through this green fired Bifrost-like tunnel, moving faster and faster, the G forces. It wants to roll me a perception.
What does everyone have? I have +5.
Yeah, I was going to say, am I allowed to cast anything? But obviously not.
I don't see shit.
It's not 17. Was that perception? Did you say perception, wasn't it?
Perception, yeah.
Perception.
Oh, a 7.
Perception.
I don't see shit.
I like that.
Oh, 25.
Wow.
Yeah, I like 22 with my modifier.
As you look behind you, while flying with the G forces, you see following you through this tunnel a big puff of this dragon's icy breath.
Nope.
Following you through into this Bifrost type traveling portal. You can almost feel the chill on your toes as you're flying headfirst, man. Sort of weaving in and out. And eventually, as you now start to feel the warmth returning, you land with a on the floor of Barahams' main hall. Sitting ahead, you see very briefly sitting at the head of the table, Archibald Darrington's sipping back on a glass of wine as this cold breath hits into the main hall, dispersing and freezing Archibald almost in place as he stands up, throwing the glass. Damn, can I never be rid of you bubbling brigade bastards? As he pulls his cloak over and bottle away.
We suddenly go find Figgy and Titch. They're still missing.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
You're saying you need to find them. You don't.
I'm just pointing it out.
As you start to stand and you start brushing off what snow is still left on you from your brief trip to Syria. You look around and laying on the floor next to you are Figgy and Titch. My God, Figgy, Titch, what happened to you? And that's a story for another day.
Oh.
Mm.
Continue.
So yes, you got sent to Syria. You made your way back. You've scared off Archibald again.
Unintentionally.
And Barahams Brigade can continue to run whenever I feel like doing a random one shot.
So I'm guessing another Thursday again.
Maybe. We'll see.
Oh, it can't be next bloody Thursday.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see. And another one shot out of the way. Oh dear. Seems to get longer and longer and longer. But thank you very much for making it to the end, if you did. And until next time, take care.